Welcome back to Unreal World Mackenzie. We just picked up a fine spear and we're headed to hunt the bear from the quest. Let's look at our battle gear. We're mainly worried about squeeze. It's not very good. And tear. And I think a bear can just smack you. We're pretty decent against blunt, but we're just going to give it a shot. And if we die horribly, well, we haven't invested that many hours in this game, and we will say we risked it for the biscuit and it didn't work out. West of here. I need to have visibility. That's okay. The bird is being annoying. Okay. Yuck. Wield the fine spear. We're already wearing... Oh, we might as well put the tunic on. It'll let us put that on. That'll help us a little bit. Let's see. We'll eat some of that. I don't think a bear is going to eat roasted stuff. That was a hazel grouse. I don't think a hazel grouse is going to take our stuff. Let's see, how many cuts? We have 14 cuts that we're dropping. Let's hope that they're all there when we get back. And we're not going to drop our spear or 2 javelins or our broad knife or our hunting knife. So we have 4% penalty. Dropped for a bear. And wield a javelin and switch. So, oh, we forgot about the fox too. Okay. Apparently the fox was not caught in our trap. All right, let's go get the trap and move it here, and that will satisfy that. There's more blood over here. Day old. Okay, this is where the fox was. But the Paw-board. Throw. Steady throw. Okay. Oh, and now move this. And drop everything here and pick up the spear, the knives, and 2 javelins. And dropped for bear. Okay, so it's in the same grid as the trap, but it's further north. And we'll wield the javelin and the spear. And let's see if we can there's a forest reindeer doe in here as well. Okay. Well, this certainly complicates hunting for the bear. Quite fresh. What's going on with that deer that's so nearby? Okay, let's make that the last tree we run into. That's going to get us killed. Zoom out 1. If a bear gets me from behind, I am toast. Quite fresh. Really, I want more visibility, but I know the bear's nearby. Seeing it a little further off really doesn't change anything. We're still only quite fresh. We're not really gaining on it. Huh. Where did it go? Southeast. Okay, it's already aggressed. Now I want both hands for my spear. It seems cheesy to throw a javelin from this range, though, so I really can't do that. This is bad news. %13 injury. Could be worse.
I
14% injury. Let's counter strike. I'm not worried about blood loss yet. Let's look at the bear. No, we're going to keep doing point. We're bleeding. Okay, the bear is dead. And Need to do physician on my bite. Stop the wound. Still bleeding. Okay. A lot of blood loss, but we survived. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you let a bear get behind you, it's bad news bear. Because it gives them a free hit and it's a maximum damage hit, I think, is how it works. So he put quite a bit of wear on my brand new overcoat and brand new shirt, but 14% injury is, yeah. She crushed my shoulder and it only did a 1% injury, I think, from the looks of it. But anyway, it's the kind of fight I like to start a character with, where things look pretty sketchy and then you prevail. So reasonably pleased with how I did that. I had to take off the javelin and then the bear raced around behind me. I was not expecting that. I've dropped everything, so let's get the broad knife. Oh, take off our battle gear. And rest off fatigue. And it's a harmed carcass. So we can still get a fine skin. Hardworking skin. No fatigue. Let's do it. Fine bear skin, awesome. And drop it here. Rest off fatigue. And butcher it. Pick up our other knives and butcher it. "98 cuts." And pick up the skull. And the bones, I guess. And we'll go get our stuff. Which is where? Here? Here. Yes. Okay, so let's see if the fox is in the trap. Nope. And let's get our stuff. Was it 14 cuts that were here? Anyway, the dried cut is still here. I'm pretty sure that's what was here. But that's not what we're doing right now. We are hanging up the skull, and okay, we can carry everything. Hanging up the skull and sacrificing a cut. Those all look like small ones to me. Are they? Yeah, that's a bit odd. Am I wrong? No, these are all small, young. Huh. That is so unusual. Every pine tree in this particular mire is a young one. Okay. Well, what do we do with that? I guess we go to a different mire. We've got a shelter here if we want it. Okay, this is the place. And we don't know the spell about bear teeth, so we're not going to get the bear teeth. But to get bear teeth, you take the skull and you apply. You don't drop the skull. You apply the skull, and then you get bear teeth. So we'll drop the skull. We'll push it into the tree, and we will sacrifice a cut of meat. And I feel at ease. And what are we working on? Oh, checking the trap. So it's midnight, we're weary. I think we'll go, if we can find that shelter. Shouldn't be, it's over to the right, wasn't it? It does show up on the map, so that doesn't mean it's easy to see. It was easier to see when there was a bunch of clutter around it that needed to be picked up. I don't think it was that far. I don't think it was that far from the southern edge of the... I don't think it was hiding behind a tree or anything, so I don't know why we're having trouble seeing it. Why don't we zoom out a little, but not all the way? And it's obviously not where all the black stuff is, because we haven't been there yet. The disappearing shelter. Like right here is where I would expect to see it. All right, let me make sure that's the right tile. No, that's the right tile. I think we can probably see it from the edge here. Maybe not. Was it? This is where I want to say it should be. This is great content, by the way, isn't it? Make sure we're lined up this time. Yeah. There's a shelter at this location, but good luck finding it in the dark. Okay, we've gone too far. What about now? No, now we've gone too far the other way. That's the problem. I can't figure out where the border ends. And I'm exploring in... Oh, here it is. Okay. Was it close enough to the edge to see it? If you were... No, it was not. So that's why I couldn't find it. It was deeper in the forest than I recalled. Anyway, we found it. And drop our stuff. And go to sleep. And the one injury is healed. And these cuts are stale. Excuse me. And actually, let's zoom out from the shelter so that when we zoom back in, we'll be at the shelter. Drop everything. Pick up the hand axe. Yes. Fine bear skin. And broad knife. Clean the skin. Hope we don't ruin it. Okay, good. And get the bear fat. Rest off fatigue. Tan the skin. No. 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 And we failed to maintain. But that wasn't the knife's fault because that wasn't a task that needs the knife. So that's annoying. Would have been nice to have some fine bear fur, but we'll have decent bear fur instead. Let's eat something. Something stale. Keep eating because it's going to go to waste tomorrow. Excuse me. And we'll do some physician on the bite. Ew, we got the worst outcome. So we might want to go to a village and have a sage help us out a bit. We'll have a drink. And we're gonna, I guess we'll cook now. I mean, no time like the present, right? Let's try to find a slender trunk. And here's a stone. We have enough branches now. Or we could use our new, there's a squirrel. Oh, and we should check our trap, and maybe that will, and there's a fox in the trap. Pick up the javelin. Not sure if we have to zoom out. Anyway. Wield the javelin. If we have to trap something else, that's okay, because I feel a little guilty about how we did this. Like I feel like we hadn't done hide working and then we set the trap and then it gave us credit for the trap when we came back, even though it was already set, blah, blah, blah. So if it doesn't give us credit for checking it, then so be it. We will set it and check it again later when we find another fox. Oh, we need our knife. Skin the animal. Find skin. What's that? Oh, a hazel grouse, okay. Butcher. And I guess we'll kill the squirrel. Because it didn't give us credit for checking the trap, did it? Or do we have to zoom out from that tile? Oh, did the squirrel get away? Maybe he did. His character's hearing is his worst attribute. So, I guess we're sort of hunting an animal, so we will do the bit for walking into a tree. Well, the squirrel, we'll leave him alone for the moment. If we see another fox, we know there's a squirrel one north of this shelter, and maybe we'll come back for him. Oh, I wanted to zoom out from... I'm no longer looking for the squirrel. Well, no, never mind. If I run into a tree, we're still hunting the squirrel. Because if I see the squirrel, okay. I heard him. But I don't see him. All right, let's zoom out. Nope, it's not giving me credit. No credit. So, on the bright side, this task will be legit when we complete it because we will be setting a trap again and checking it again. All right. Drop the stuff for the fire. Drop the stone. Drop the meat. And pick up broad knife, skin, and fat. Clean the skin. Okay, we haven't messed it up yet. Drop the knife. Tan the skin. Haven't messed it up yet. And let's start cooking. And we'll be able to cook all this in one go without burning anything. Or getting a warning about burning anything. Okay. Let's see. So since this hemp yarn will never be cord, we might as well keep using that one. I'd like to make another loop snare to replace the one we lost. Oh, I got a decent one again. Okay. Let's not lose this one. So if we find a hare, we've already killed one hare. Was there another hare? I don't think we killed that hare, did we? I want to say no. I think we deleted the hare. Bookmark from the one we killed. Fairly certain it wasn't there. So we can go get a turnip, and then we can go set a trap for that hare. Do a weather lore. Oh, we leveled cooking. Okay, this is ready. Have a drink. Eat something stale. Excuse me. And I really want to see this hare before I set a trap for it. And I hope we're able to do that. How far from villages and what direction? Yeah, they're not really on the way. The spectacle helm, I think he said 2 weeks, didn't he? So we'll keep our eye open for another hare or whatever, but let's get rid of this black up here to the north. Okay, is this it due north that we're going, or is it the other one? Because there's two. It's the other one. Crap, I won't be able to see the hare because it'll be dark. I don't think I left a loop snare here. Nope. Nope. I just hate that I lost that loop snare. All right. Have a drink and drop everything except our broad knife and a javelin and our loop snare. We don't even have a turnip. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, but let's look around and see if we see or hear the hare. If I don't hear it, then forget it or see it. I feel like I'm more scatterbrained than I used to be, and my gameplay for this game is suffering as a result. Did we go right by our shelter and I didn't even know? Yes, it's up there. Yeah, it's kind of subtle. We need to cut the trees around the shelter a little more. I think I remarked something to that effect when I built it. No, I haven't seen or heard any hare. Or even gotten the message something is running away from to the whatever direction. Okay. I'm about ready to give up. Last call for hare. Late evening, we're tired, but we should head back at least part of the way, I think. There we go. We got a hare. We're in business. So, lost my shelter again. Somewhere on these rapids. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, those trees are... It was right where we were when I heard the whimper. Okay, a whimper is enough for me to know it's a hare, and we need to go get some turnips and come back and set a trap. And now we're weary and it's late evening, so we will just bed down here and eat as much of this stale stuff as we can before it rots in the morning. Oh, it's only going to be 2 cuts that rot. That's not too bad. In fact, let's not even... Yeah, we weren't going to. We can build it if we need to, but I feel a bit uneasy. There's no hunger, but I slept for quite a while. Okay, so... Sorry for this episode. It's not the greatest content, I know. Although I killed the bear this episode, right? So hasn't all been bad. Okay. Which are we supposed to do first? I don't know. Do this first. Okay, it's still early morning. I think this is about as late as we're going to be able to get it for these guys. Okay, so I'm only going to lose 0.2 pounds of our elk cut. I don't feel too badly about that. Our wound is treated already. We should have eaten after we did that. But we didn't know for sure if that was going to work. So let's go get a turnip and have a drink. And what else were we going to do in town? We're not getting a dog until a domestic animal. But that's really not too far off. Building is a bit of a... Oh, agriculture. We're going to have to find some mushroom that we can pick. It's probably what it's going to be. Because it's too early for berries. But some mushrooms should be ripe quite soon. Okay, as soon as it goes to morning, we'll try to eat the last of the meat. Okay, so due east of here is a village that hopefully has squirrel. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with a squirrel right now. I have a hare to catch. Okay. Oh, this is a walled city. Okay, so while we're on the outside, we finished eating that. Great. Is there a way through there? There must be. Oh no. She just deked me out. So we'll buy a few turnips, maybe 3. Oh wait, my wound is treated. So let him, yes, please do. Okay. I didn't change that, but who knows? It's morning, people. Why aren't you up? Why are you trying to make me feel weird by being here in morning? So fine sickle, but I can order a masterwork sickle, and I won't need a sickle for quite some time. Okay, like 3. And got any hemp yarn? I'm a fan of hemp yarn. All right. Let's drop a turnip and see if that will be enough to get it for 2. Nope. Ah, you tricked me. Okay. This is very tedious, but we're just trying to get the tasks of the advanced, or of the basic, to Badger. The basic tutorial knocked out. Okay, the Badger is here. And it flees. Thank you, Mr. Badger. It was nice meeting you. Okay, were we way off course? I think so. Yeah. Oh well. We wanted to get rid of the black, and we did that. Okay, so now this is totally legit. There was some whimpering over here yesterday. Loop snare. Apply the loop snare. And turnip. Throw the turnip. I failed to deliver a steady throw, so drop the turnip and push it. And we'll go back to our skins. The fox skin should be ready. Oh, we're weary, but we'll try to make it there anyway. Oh, we're extremely tired. Well, we'll try to make it there anyway. We'll stop as soon as we're ready to drop. No, we'll just stop here. We can make a post spruce if we need to. No urgency on eating. Okay, good. Now we'll eat something. We'll eat the badger cuts. They're the oldest thing, I think. They're from the task where we retrieved the hand axe for the guy where the bear was. And I'm carrying around slender trunks again, and that's a bad idea, so let's stop that ASAP. Okay, drop the slender trunk. And this one's ready. We have some rocks to choose from. Let's choose the best one. Let's go find a tree trunk. Is there one near the shelter maybe? I don't know. Can I find the shelter? Oh, it's down to the southeast. I'm gonna maybe try not to collect feathers this game. I always collect feathers and they just clutter up my inventory, and it's like I never use them to make arrows or whatever you're supposed to do with them. They're like useless souvenirs, clutter. Oh, there is one near the shelter. It's just a little tricky to see. So, and I didn't know that there was. I was just random question. Is there one near the shelter maybe? Hide working, tan the skin. No, no, stop it. Okay. So we got a fine Arctic fox fur. It's worth a little bit. And this one, I think will be ready. If not, we'll sleep and it'll be ready then. No, it's not ready. So go back to the shelter and go to sleep. We're not hunting. Ba-ba-bum. We're still not hunting. Okay. So let's eat something. This is going to be a pretty arduous task. Drop everything but hand axe. Have a drink. And let's go get some bear fur. Rinsed bear skin. We should do physician. Oh, all right. We'll go do physician real quick. Good chances to heal normally, better than the first time, but still not very good. Yeah, I'm going to end up picking up feathers just to get rid of the clutter, I think. Anyway, like the map, the clutter on the map. And I'll trade that for the clutter in my inventory. I'm not... What did I do? I don't have it on me? No, I just have the rock. Where is that? All right. Heavy effort. A lot of fatigue. Starts to snow. Feeling hot. Very high fatigue. 9 hours. And we have a bear fur. And we'll eat something. The badger went stale. Not too surprised. And the rest of this will go stale soon too. Excuse me. And we'll just sleep here. And we got some rain as we hoped. Now we'll go get a drink. Wait. Yeah, it should be warm enough. There should be a hole here and not just oh. Well, whatever. I will I'll drink at the rapids. And this should count as checking the trap. We're still just tired, so that's working out for us. Bingo. All right. Now we need to go to a village. I think we can manage that. But first we'll see if the hare is in the trap. It is not. Well, I'm not going to mess with this hare then, because it's too clever for me. I don't think we have anything here that we want to worry about. Nope. So, oh, we were going to have a drink. And we did. And we'll have something to eat while we're here. Excuse me. We can leave, what can we leave here? We can leave a mug here. I never use a mug. The tunic I kind of like. That's fine. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. This is the one place we can bring clutter. Let's just say that. The bare bones, I guess, we'll leave here. Oh, I didn't drop the mug because, okay, drop the bare bones over here. Yarn is light, but let's just keep one yarn on us. Can we do that? Okay. Injuries at 10%. So we'll do physician. Just fine. I think that's slightly better than normally. I'm not sure. Could be wrong there. Could be the other way around. Well, let's have the yarn with the rest of this stuff that's somewhat useful, sort of. Okay. And now we're going to go to a village. And dropped for bear can go away. And bear one north of here can go away. Do we want to hunt those deer? Well, we want to sell this meat is what we want to do. And that will take us to a village. Oh, we're weary. All right, let's hope for some rain again. Okay, we got some rain. It's early evening, so we can still justify going to the village. If I was going to sleep, I should have reset the snare, but oh well. I wasn't planning to do that. And then plans changed. Southeast. Actually, that's the one where we don't want to sell meat, right? So let's go to a different one. due south-ish. Was this so? Yeah. Okay. And then trading is next. So we'll do that. Fox fur. What do I think I can afford? Beaver fur, maybe? Or 2 fox furs? I can't afford a lynx fur. I'll talk to you. Let's just compare this to what we've already got. Here's a nettle tunic. 0, 1, 0, 2, 2, 3. 0, 1, 0, 2, 2, 3. Masterwork 0, 1, 0, 2, 2, 4. So the only difference is it's a little warmer. That's not even, it's barely useful at all. So good to have as a curiosity or as a reference, but not worth acquiring, certainly this early in the game. Having a party in here. No, you're the lynx fur guy. Longbow, maybe. I don't know if there's one nearby, though. No, they're over there. All right. What does this guy have? Anything? No fur. Maybe I've... No, I really haven't bought much fur. This is where the nettle tunic was. We should probably try to find like a carving axe or something. Something that, or a shovel that we don't urgently need. I don't think we can afford a fine carving axe. I think we might be able to afford a regular one. Let's see. There you go. Okay, 75. How about 73 and 2? Or 72 and 3? No, 73 and 2. Okay, now we have a carving axe. And we did the trading quest. I should have brought the punt with me. I knew this was coming up. Oh, but a catch is coming up too. So we need to go. I got an axe. It's just a hand axe. This is the one I got, and I will drop it and discard it as soon as we get out of here. And a few tiles away. Okay. Drop, hand axe, discard, hand axe. And we still have our hand axe. We have a carving axe, we have a woodsman's axe, we have a hand axe. We still need a splitting axe as a priority, and a broad axe, which is not as much of a priority. We have our bear fur, our fine Arctic fox fur. And we're going to do this. Watercourse and a catch. Oh, and then we need to build something, so we do need a broad axe. And it's good that we got our carving axe. Okay. So we will hunt those deer, I guess. How far in? It seems like we've been at this a while. Yeah. Actually, we're tired. Let's try to get to the rapids. I don't think we're going to make it. It's a little northwest. Maybe we will. Don't know if I want to be out in a boat ready to drop. But it looks like we're going to get there in time. We just went extremely tired. So let's try to set the net. Pick up the paddle and the net. Wield the paddle. Apply the net. And this says row across a lake. Well, we'll see if rapids counts. I think it does. And I'm willing to count it. I'm willing to make an exception if the game is as well. And it is. And we need to catch some fish. I hope you don't drown if you just collapse in your boat because you're too tired to do anything else. But that's not going to be tested right now. Drop the paddle. Oh crap, I hope we didn't lose the turnip while we were... Okay, we didn't. Thought we were done with this hare, did you? Well, I did too, but because I forgot about what was coming next. Apply the loop snare. Throw the turnip. Steady throw. Okay, now I think we're ready to end this episode after we have a drink and eat something. Hope it doesn't go stale. We're going to sell the rest tomorrow. Hope it doesn't go stale. Excuse me. And here we go. It's late morning. No stale, no stale, no stale. Please. Perfect. But we didn't catch anything. That's the bad news. Have a drink, do some physician. Just fine, which is not the best, but not the worst. Okay, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.